Hey guys, it's your boy CatKudos back with another video. So, you think you know cats, huh? They're fluffy, they nap, they judge you silently. But did you know they can get lonely too? Like really lonely? It's true. Today we're diving deep into the mysterious minds of our feline overlords to uncover the top 10 signs your cat might be feeling a little left out. We're talking clinginess, weird sleeping habits, and maybe even some surprise bathroom rug attacks. So grab your fur babies, grab a snack, and get ready to become a certified feline therapist. Just kidding, I'm not qualified for that, but this video is definitely a step in the right direction. Let's do this. Okay, first up, let's talk about those meows. You know, the ones that seem to follow you around the house like a furry four-legged stalker. If your cat suddenly turns into Chatty Cathy, like they're trying to win a prize for most meows in a minute, they might be trying to tell you they're lonely. It's like their way of saying, hey human, pay attention to me. I'm all alone in this big old house with nothing but a scratching post and my existential dread. Think about it. Cats are social creatures, even if they pretend they'd rather be napping in a sunbeam. They crave interaction, and when they don't get enough, they resort to desperate measures like, incessant meowing. It's basically their version of a toddler throwing a tantrum because they dropped their juice box. So if you notice your cat's meow count skyrocketing, it might be time to up the cuddle time, break out the laser pointer, or maybe even consider getting them a furry friend. Just, be prepared for the possibility of twice the meows. You've been warned. So your cat follows you everywhere, like everywhere. Bathroom breaks, shower concerts, late night fridge raids. They're your little shadow, always lurking, always watching. Creepy, maybe a little. A sign of loneliness? Definitely a possibility. Look, I get it. It's flattering to have a tiny furry stalker who thinks you're the absolute center of their universe. But honestly, it can get a little old, especially when you're trying to enjoy a peaceful moment of solitude on the porcelain throne. But jokes aside, a cat that's constantly by your side might just be craving some company. They see you as their source of entertainment, their cuddle buddy, their everything. And when you're not around, they're left to their own devices, which, let's be real, probably involves staring blankly at a wall and plotting world domination. So, next time your cat turns into your personal shadow, indulge them a little. Give them some extra scratches, play a quick game of fetch, or just let them chill with you while you binge watch your favorite show. Trust me, a little love goes a long way in curing those lonely kitty blues. Okay, real talk. If your sweet cuddly kitty has suddenly transformed into a tiny, hissing, spitting ball of fury, something is definitely up. And you guessed it, loneliness might be the culprit. Think about it. When we humans feel isolated or frustrated, we tend to lash out, right? Well, cats are no different. Except instead of passive-aggressive texts and angry Facebook rants, they express their displeasure with claws and teeth. Loneliness can manifest as aggression in cats because they're feeling stressed, anxious, and maybe even a little bit scared. They're missing that social interaction, that sense of security and belonging that comes from being part of a pack, even if that pack consists of just you and your questionable dance moves. So, before you start investing in chainmail gloves and a full-body suit of armor, take a step back and try to understand what your cat is trying to tell you. Are they getting enough playtime? Are you spending enough quality time together? Addressing their emotional needs can often resolve those aggressive tendencies and bring back your sweet, loving kitty. To sleep, perchance to dream of not being lonely. We all know cats love their beauty sleep. I mean, they practically invented the concept of napping. But there's a fine line between a well-deserved cat nap and excessive sleeping that could signal something deeper is going on. And you guessed it, we're back to our old friend, loneliness. When cats are feeling down in the dumps, they tend to withdraw and sleep more than usual. It's their way of coping with boredom, sadness, and, even loneliness. Think of it like their version of pulling the covers over their head and binge-watching Netflix after a bad breakup. Now, I'm not saying that every cat nap is a sign of impending emotional turmoil. But if you notice a significant change in your cat's sleeping habits, like they're suddenly logging more hours than you do on a Friday night, it's worth paying attention to. It could be a sign they're not getting enough mental or physical stimulation, or it could indicate a medical issue. So before you jump to conclusions, it's always a good idea to consult with your vet. They'll be able to rule out any underlying health problems and offer advice on how to get your furry friend back to their usual energetic self. Playtime? More like nap time. Again, remember those days when your cat was a tiny furry ball of energy bouncing off the walls and attacking your ankles with reckless abandon? Yeah, me too. But as cats get older, their energy levels naturally decline. However, if your cat suddenly goes from playful kitten to lethargic couch potato, it could be a sign they're feeling a little blue. Loneliness can really zap a cat's zest for life, leaving them feeling unmotivated and disinterested in the things they used to love, like chasing laser pointers, batting around toy mice, or terrorizing the unsuspecting houseplants. It's like they've lost their inner kitten, and trust me, that's a sad, sad sight. So, if your cat turns down their favorite feather wand or shows zero interest in the new catnip mouse you got them, it's time to take notice. They might be craving more interaction and stimulation, and it's up to you, their loving human, to provide it. Lick, lick, lick. Is this a spa day or a cry for help? Okay, let's be real, cats are pretty much obsessed with keeping themselves clean. I mean, have you ever seen a creature groom itself with such dedication and precision? It's both impressive and slightly disturbing. But there's a difference between normal grooming and excessive licking that can leave your cat looking like they lost a fight with a lawnmower. When cats are stressed, anxious, or yes, even lonely, they often resort to over-grooming as a coping mechanism. It's like their version of stress baking or binge-watching reality TV, a way to soothe their nerves and distract themselves from whatever's bothering them. However, excessive grooming can be a sign of a deeper issue, like allergies, parasites, or even skin conditions. So if you notice your cat's grooming habits have gone from meticulous to maniacal, it's best to consult with your vet. Food, glorious food. Or not. Cats are notoriously picky eaters, but if you notice a dramatic change in your cat's appetite, like they're suddenly inhaling their food like it's the last meal on Earth or turning their nose up at their favorite treats, it could be a sign they're feeling a little off. And guess what? Loneliness might be the culprit once again. Just like humans, cats can experience changes in appetite when they're feeling stressed, anxious, or depressed. Some cats might eat more to cope with their emotions, while others might lose their appetite altogether. It's like some people stress eat a whole tub of ice cream, while others forget to eat for days. So, if your cat's eating habits have gone from normal to what even are you doing, it's important to pay attention. Where'd they go? The case of the vanishing cat. Cats are masters of hide and seek. I swear they can disappear into thin air when they want to. But if your cat suddenly starts spending an excessive amount of time hiding, like they're trying out for a role in The Cat Who Went to the Shadows, it could be a sign they're not feeling their best. When cats are feeling lonely, stressed, or anxious, they often seek out secluded spots where they feel safe and secure. It's their way of creating a little sanctuary, a safe haven from the chaos of the outside world, and who can blame them? Sometimes we humans could use a little hideaway of our own. So, if your cat has suddenly transformed into a furry little hermit holing up in the back of the closet or under the bed, it's worth investigating. They might just need some extra TLC, a little reassurance that they're loved and cherished. The Nighttime Symphony, also known as Why Is My Cat Yowling at 3 a.m.? Ah, the sweet sounds of the night crickets chirping, owls hooting, and your cat yowling at the top of their lungs? Yeah, not so much. While some cats are naturally more vocal than others, excessive nighttime vocalizations can be a sign that something's amiss. And you guessed it, loneliness might be the culprit. When cats are feeling lonely or bored, they often become more active at night, pacing around the house, knocking things over, and generally making a nuisance of themselves. And what better way to express their displeasure than with a few ear-splitting yowls? It's like their version of a teenager blasting loud music at 3 a.m. just to annoy their parents. So, if your cat's nighttime serenades are starting to rival a heavy metal concert, it's time to take action. Stress balls? No, we're talking stress cats. Cats might seem like cool, calm, and collected creatures, but they're actually quite susceptible to stress. And just like humans, stress can manifest in a variety of ways, from physical symptoms to behavioral changes. And guess what? Loneliness can be a major contributor to feline stress. When cats are feeling isolated, bored, or anxious, their little bodies go into overdrive, producing stress hormones that can wreak havoc on their physical and emotional well-being. This can lead to a whole host of problems, from decreased appetite and weight loss to excessive grooming and even urinary tract infections. So, how can you tell if your cat is stressed? Well, there are a few telltale signs to watch out for, such as changes in appetite, litter box habits, grooming routines, and overall activity levels. Lonely no more, and there you have it, folks. The top 10 signs your cat might be feeling a little lonely. Remember, cats are complex creatures with a wide range of emotional needs, and just like us, they need love, attention, and companionship to thrive. So, next time you're tempted to leave your cat home alone while you go out and live your best life, remember those big, pleading eyes and that adorable little meow. They might not say it out loud, but they're definitely thinking it. Don't leave me, human, I need you. Okay, I'm done being a crazy cat lady now. But seriously, if you think your cat might be lonely, don't ignore it. Talk to your vet, try some enrichment activities, and most importantly, give them lots of love and attention. Trust me, your furry friend will thank you for it. Thanks for watching CatKudos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.